This is like the 10th time I'm recording this. Yeah, hi guys. Right, like I said, back with another video. Today we'll be talking about a mod called BPM, which is a graphical interface noding, a graphical programming interface node mod, which is for automation of other mods. You probably wouldn't use the mod by itself. You'd be using it in a mod pack. For example, mods like Mechanism, which I'll show in this tutorial. But I'll just teach you the basics for now. To get the block, it's this. It's the only mod. It's the only block in the BPM mod. It's quite expensive, as you can see. When you place it down, it's got a funny model. As you can see, it's cool though, but it's strange. When you go into it, it looks like something you'd find in Unreal or Unity because it's visual programming. On the side here, you have your node panel, which you can edit options of your node, like more options of your node than you would in here. You can move these panels around. Not really any need, but if you're left hand or something, you can have it there. It doesn't matter. But first thing I'll talk about is variables, because you know how these work to use the program really. So to find variables, you open the menu by right-clicking anywhere in this grid, click Utilities, Create Variable, and you get this variable node, which you can select as anything. Boolean is true or false. Int is a whole number. Float is a decimal number. String is sentence or a character. Null is nothing. Block position is block position. Doesn't include face. Block face is block face, but it doesn't include the block coordinates. Yeah. An example of this, actually, I'll show you a quick example. An example of the variables is piping. Say you have 3 programs that run off 3 different ticks, but you want them all to run on the same tick, but you want to make sure they all run on the same tick. For whatever reason, you need this under. You can get int. You can set the value to 20 and pipe this into rate in, and now these block tick times are now controlled by this one variable. As you can see, they change. They don't stay like that for whatever reason, but they do actually change. That's how you use variables. You can't change variables with other functions or programs, by the way. You have to change them manually. But there's not really any need to change them autonomously because it's Minecraft. Okay, so the first example I'll go over is piping power from this full energy cube into this empty energy cube. First node we'll need is a block link. We won't need to set block position or block face using variables because, well, it's already got it here. It's got block position and block face. You can select this in the real world by clicking select, which you can select the block that you want. In this case, we'll be setting the input, which is the full energy cube. You can see block coordinates here, and the side that it's on is there. We're going to extract from this block, sorry. We pipe block out into block in to extract power from this block. Then we need a tick variable because it's the clock that this program will run on. The program isn't what's in the block, but what's rather connected to each other. So as of now, these two are program, and this is its own program. If we connect event out into event in, all 3 of these are programmed now. If that makes sense. It's like basic programming theory, I guess. Rather visual programming theory, but same rules apply in a program as well. Like you can have a program in a program. Yeah, whatever. That's besides the point. But next thing we'll need is an insert power, because we need to insert the power from the quantum block into an empty block. So we'll select out into in, event out into block. Event out into event in, and the tick event out into event in of the insert power, because we want these to run off the same tick so that they almost run at the same time, and there's no desyncing or any funny behavior. Block in, we also need to create another block link because we need the output block, which is this block. So now this block out goes into this block in of the insert power. So now insert into this block. And now if we check, there should be power draining from the full cube, which there is. We can see it happen. If you want to see it more clearly, you can turn up the rate a bunch. We'll just go 100,000. And look, as you can see, this is draining very quickly. And then this should be filling. I don't know why it's not filling. Okay, hi guys, I'm back. I found out the issue is the problem with it was because its mechanism, I hadn't set the inputs all to input. I happened to choose the face that was output. So if you have a mod that has the same kind of concept, make sure to set the input and output. As you can see, this block is fully drained. This one's full. Yeah, so that's a really basic example. It's not really basic, but it's a basic example of how this works. If you want to flip this, we can just change the block input. So that's what it is. Yeah. We have to delete this block link and this block link, and then link it to this one, and I'll link this one to this one. And as you can see, this one should start draining. This one's all output, that's why. Like I said, remember to make sure to change the faces. So as you can see, this one's draining now, and this one's filling. So yeah, you can use this for like power regulation systems, etc. If you want to have a really complicated power grid, I could see some uses for that. You can also do the same with items like chests. I can show that in the next part of the video, but this is just a quick tutorial of how to get the grasps, like how to grasp this mod, because there are no tutorials on this. There's no documentation. I've just found this all out through trial and error and common sense. If you like the video, please like the video. Thank you for watching.